Hey Queens, this is Ariel with Queen Melanin Extensions, and today I'm going to show you how to lay down your closure when you're making your wig, so stay tuned.
Got Queen Melanin Extensions for your royal inches. If you wanna slay, you gotta do it the Queen Melanin way.
So hey guys, I kind of forgot to start recording, so the video kind of starts in the middle, but basically we're just going to lay the closure down flat, making sure all the ends are flat, and then we're going to go ahead and thread our needle and start to sew the sides down. So I'm going to start on one side, and I'm going to go ahead and go through my closure to make sure that side is completely flat. When you take your needle through, you do want to make sure that you loop it in between in order to put a knot in it. So if you pay close attention, you'll see that I'm taking the needle through the hole and pulling it in order to keep it secured and tight. Also, you do want to remember when you're using the stocking cap, do not take it through the spandex. Make sure you're only taking it through the net, because if you go through the spandex, then it's going to be all messed up and the wig is not going to stretch like you want it to. It's going to ball up. When you start to tighten it, you'll know if you took it through the spandex, especially around the edges, because you'll see that your cap will start to ball up and it won't lay flat anymore. When you get to the end of one side, you do want to kind of loop it a couple of times just to make sure that that thread is secured and it's not going to come undone. So you'll see me do that in just a second, where I'm going to wind the string around the thread about 2 or 3 times in order to just secure it at the end of this one. So once you get that knot at the end, you're going to go ahead and cut it. You are going to do both sides first. If you try to take it all the way around to the back, then it's not going to lay flat. So after you do one side, go ahead and cut the string, and then we're going to, of course, thread the needle and start at the very edge, and we're going to do the other side to make sure that the closure stays flat, because honey, if you don't, you will have a big hump in your closure, and that's just a hot mess. So again, just to remind you, when you're going around those edges, it is spandex, so just make sure you are going through the net, because again, if you go through the spandex, it's gonna ball up and it's gonna be a hot mess. So make sure you be careful when you're doing that. And again, when we get to the end, we're going to go ahead and knot it around a couple of times and cut the string so we can do the back. So when you get to the back, this is the last stretch. It does not matter what side you start on. Just be sure that that back piece is flat. After you make sure that that back piece is flat, just go ahead and sew it down like you were doing the sides. You're going to go from one end to the next. And again, when you get to the end, you're going to wrap that thread around your needle a couple of times just to secure it and go ahead and cut the string. And that's all, ladies. Don't forget to go to queenmelaninextensions.com. If you text Q and me to 31996, then you will receive a text for $10 off your first order. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.